Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. I am so happy to see you today. We're going to have some fun with a really lovely story that's also going to help us get ready for our exams. So, are you ready? Let's jump right in.
I know. Exams are just around the corner and sometimes it can feel a little stressful. But don't you worry one bit. I'm here and together we are going to make grammar feel super easy. We'll start with a little story, okay? Chalo. All right, let's get into our adventure for today. This story is from your chapter, Talking Toys, and it's going to take us to a really magical place. Get ready to meet some very special new friends. Okay, so I want you to imagine a big, busy toy shop, just packed with all sorts of amazing toys. And they're all just waiting and hoping a child will come and pick them. Look at this little wooden car. Isn't it sweet? Just waiting for a big adventure. And oh, look at this. Wow, it's a super fast Vendée Parrot toy train, just like the real one. Can you imagine? It's probably dreaming of zooming all around a new house. All the toys were just buzzing with excitement. Aw, and look at this little guy. A soft, cuddly toy elephant just wishing and hoping that some nice child would come and give him a big hug. But you know, it was a little sad. Lots of children just walked by, only looking in through the window. But then, the shop door creaked open, and in rushed a group of happy children, all laughing and shouting. You can imagine, the toys just held their breath. And one boy pointed and said, "I like these cute dancing dolls." Another boy, who had a red cap, picked up a spinning top. Oh, the toys were just so happy. Now, that was a really sweet story, wasn't it? But wait a minute. I think there was a grammar clue hidden inside. So let's all put on our detective hats and find out the secret of describing words. Do you remember that boy from the story? The one who liked the dancing dolls? The story told us he was wearing a shirt, but what kind of shirt was it? Think back for a second. That's it. It was a blue shirt. You got it. That word, blue, is what we call a describing word, or in proper grammar, an adjective. You know, you can think of it like an Instagram filter. A filter adds something extra to your photo, right? Well, adjectives add extra detail and color to our words. They make everything so much more interesting. Let's try another one real quick. Look here, we have a big elephant and a tiny rat. So if we say the rat is small, what's our describing word? Of course it's small. See? You're already getting this. You are all excellent detectives. Okay, now it's time for our next grammar secret. This one is like a little magic trick. We're going to learn how to turn one thing into many things, just by adding a letter or two. So let's start with the really simple part. When we have just one of something, like one toy or one girl, we call it singular. But when we have more than one, we call it plural. So many toys or many girls. See that little S that pops up at the end? That's our magic letter. Now, there are two little magic rules you need to remember. For most words, you just add an S. Super easy. But for some special words, you know, the ones that end with a sort of hissing sound like ch, sh, s, or x, for those, we need to add ES. And here is a perfect example. The word box ends with X, right? So we don't say boxes, that sounds a bit silly. We add ES and it becomes boxes. So one box becomes many boxes. You see? You're all becoming grammar magicians. Okay, you've learned the secrets, so now it's time for a little pop quiz. A super quick challenge to see what you remember. Are you ready for it? I know you are. Let's go. Question number 1. Read the sentence very carefully. The boy with the red cap bought a spinning top. Now, can you spot the describing word in that sentence? The adjective? The answer is red, of course. The word red describes the cap. Fantastic. I knew you'd get it. You are all so smart. And here we go. Question number 2. Now think about those magic rules we just learned. What is the plural for the word brush? It's brushes. Exactly. Because brush ends with that sh sound, we have to use our second magic rule and add ES. Excellent work, my champs. You are going to be absolutely brilliant in your exams. Okay, you have worked so hard. After all that grammar work, I think it's time we take a little creative break. What do you say? Let's do something fun with drawing. We're going to draw a very cute little bird, and trust me, it's so easy.
First, just take your pencil and on your paper, draw a big capital letter B. Go on.
Okay, for step 2, we're just going to add a little triangle for the beak and a small circle inside for an eye. And look at that. It's already starting to look like a bird, isn't it? Now for the final touches in step 3. Let's just add a little tail at the back, a few tiny lines for the feet, and a nice little branch for our bird to sit on. He's almost finished. And now, my favorite part, coloring. It's time to bring your bird to life. Use any colors you want. Make a blue bird, a yellow bird, even a rainbow bird. Let your imagination fly. Look at what you've made. You turned a simple letter into a piece of art. That is fantastic work, everyone.
So, my dear students, before you go, I have one last little challenge for you. Look around the room you're in right now. Can you find 3 things and use one describing word for each? Like a soft cushion or a bright window. Tell me your 3 describing words down in the comments. You all did so well today. All the very best for your exams, Beta. You are going to be amazing.